Well, right. So it's all illegal, but enforced 10% of the time. I.e., for streamers, it's only illegal for the people that aren't big enough to get unbanned. Like, if I got banned for doing copyright shit, I don't know if I'd be able to come back.
Most sexist image.
Wow, that's illegal.
Thick Thighs Save Lives, thank you so much for the 3 months. Reacting to entire TV shows on stream just seems super lazy. Well, I mean, you're not selling the TV show, you're selling the personality. The people who are there are not there necessarily for Avatar: The Last Airbender. They're there for the content creator. Like, if you guys want to see fucking, like, perfect Mario speedruns, then you would not come to see me. But I would assume that a lot of you guys are here to fucking listen to me talk about fucking cum in eyeballs and shit, you know? I don't think it's as simple as whether or not it's lazy or not. I mean, Pokimane's worked fucking hard. Those guys work insanely hard. Am I uploading to YouTube soon? No. Let me have a fucking break. God, I want to go like a little while. Like, you guys wonder why I never take breaks. Go fucking few weeks before people start going like, when are you gonna upload again? You uploading an OnlyFans soon? Yes. Do you have an Wait, I don't think I'm supposed to talk about OnlyFans on Twitch.
Wow, that's...
If I get banned, I'll just come back and get more viewers. I just don't know how to navigate this part. Like, I have all my movements ready, and then there's like a configuration of the amps that I'm not prepared for. Yeah. Do more hot tub streams, get big enough to buy some gas stations. Dude, I think Amaranth is a fucking genius. She's been banned and then unbanned a million times. It's just how it goes. This one's particularly interesting because of DMCA. Really, I feel like it's finally bringing light to the fact that, like, DMCA is not a bad thing. Like, everybody always makes DMCA out to be like, oh, fucking DMCA claims, like, oh, they got me. Like, they're like the fucking baddies. Then when, like, people are literally watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, everybody's like, wait a second, isn't that illegal? And the answer is yes. So is playing music that you don't have the permission to stream. So is playing a video game that you don't have the permission to stream. Like, it's all fucking... That's just how it is. So... I'm curious to see how this goes. Like, I feel like with Avatar: The Last Airbender and you know, MasterChef, it's like, I feel like people can understand that more. Like, they can literally be like, what? They're stealing money from Gordon Ramsay himself? You know? There's like a name to it. There's like a face to it. The MasterChef was actually not true. They're streaming it again. What do you mean? The DMCA? Oh, the DMCA cloud was fraud. Interesting. Well, but still, like, I feel like anybody can understand streaming a TV show with audio and visual is illegal, and then be able to, like, scaffold their way over to realizing, like, oh, wait a minute. Music probably shouldn't be streamed either. Yeah, I've seen, the tweets from Gordon Ramsay is so cool that he's just like, yeah, whatever. I was talking about I don't know, man. It's tough because, like, I don't necessarily, like, so Carlos did a video on this and how he's stopping being a content creator because he feels a lot of guilt about making money off other people's compositions, and I totally get that. I do think you have to be kind of a sociopath not to feel some amount of guilt if you do what we do, but there is also the side of it that, like, I see derivative work as an art form in itself that should be curated instead of being, like, afraid of it, you know? But, like, for those of you guys who don't know, fair use is not a right, it's a defense. You don't have fair use against anything, or to use anything, until you've already been sued. And then you can argue and hope a judge agrees with you that you are using that under fair use. Not legal advice, by the way. Unless you're rich. Well, I mean, any law with a fine is a law for poor people. Okay, let's finally preserve VGM because he realized if my dumbass could make it work. I don't think it was that cut and dry. I think he had a lot of things going on. In Japan, they literally have entire conventions about derivative work. Like, there are people who, like, dedicate their lives to fan stuff. Like, doujinshi is, like, literally, like, a fan work. You know, it's not necessarily porn. I think it needs to be celebrated in a way that's like, it's kind of like the same thing with, like, you know, weed, where it's just like, either we make it illegal and fucking everybody gets fucked over for, like, stupid shit, or we can try to figure out a system that's more current and work towards that. And I think the idea, like, I don't have the grand answer, but I think the first step is kind of, instead of making it all bad, accept that there is a place for it. There are good things about streaming somebody's work without permission. Like, who would seriously play Mario 64 unless famous Twitch streamer Family Jules didn't play it every goddamn day of his fucking life? No, I really think a big part is just, it needs to be regulated, you know, kind of like marijuana, or hopefully in the future, you know, psilocybin and stuff like that. The way I see it is, You know, one day soon, I will have video game music that I will have composed somehow. In fact, next month, a game is coming out that... Oops. I didn't say anything. You're fired. I don't know. Dude, I have so many NDAs. I can't even keep track of which ones I have NDAs for. I should just never talk. How was your day? It was pretty good. Woke up. What did I fucking do? I worked out today, but I did something before it. I just can't remember. I woke up. Yeah, I don't remember what happens when I wake up. Maybe I got abducted. You ever just get abducted? I love that game. You fuck! He was literally a fucking ant's penis distance away from that fucking bomb. Yahoo. Wonder if anyone's counted every wahoo ever in my stream. You ever thought about how many times I've pressed A? Oh, I think about that all the time. I think about that like with guitar. Like, I wonder how many notes I've played. How many comes made. How many times have you made cum? I wanted to make sure to look into the camera when I said that. Hey, what up, Carlos? I was just talking shit about you. I can't believe you quit on us. You made the blood pact. You signed the contract. You did the sacred ritual. You think you could just leave being a content creator? Fucking did it. Yeah. He's gonna wake up one day with a fucking, like, gonna, like, get up out of his bed, and there's just gonna be a circle of, like, cloaked VGM guitarists. It's gonna be, like, Jack, me, Johnny Atma, Jackson Perotti, maybe not just guitarists and stuff, because you wanted to be like me when you... No, that's not... Mason was saying that, and I was like, I think Carlos had multiple reasons for... Whatever. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, Carlos. Let's fucking go. I love getting that jump. Oh, I feel so good, but getting star is more important, I guess. We were talking about DMCA and how I'm actually interested to see where this shit goes, because it's like... You know, I think it's easier for people to see, like, oh, somebody's literally streaming Avatar The Last Airbender and, like, reacting to it. Like, yeah, that's pretty illegal. And then they can kind of extrapolate from that, oh, well, I guess streaming music, too, is pretty illegal. I just don't know how copyright works. Well, I feel like people will be able to kind of scaffold that to music and then suddenly realize, like, oh, well, I guess maybe DMCA is not, like, the baddies. Maybe DMCA exists for a reason. My thing is, like, I wish we did things a little bit more like Japan, you know? Actually celebrated and had systems in place for people to make derivative content. Magic word is transformative. I mean, I guess. I feel like there's more, like, what covers the bigger base of the stuff that people are talking about is derivative content. Because, like, transformative content, I think, still applies to things that are illegal. Like, I feel like you can have transformative content that's still infringing upon rights. Whereas if something's derivative, like, you can kind of... Like, the idea that I'm putting out there is, like, somebody who streams Avatar The Last Airbender, as opposed to somebody who covers a song but doesn't use any copyrighted audio. That's derivative of some other work. But then I guess you could say that about, like, remixes. Like, sure, it's like you're making a new song that derives from pieces of another song. I don't know. It's complicated. There's gonna be no fucking easy solution to it, but I think we should find one. And I hope that eventually people start seeing that it's not all bad. Am I a disappointment derivative of you? No, Cole. I'm very proud of everything that you've done, who you are, and I really wish the best for you. In fact, I wish the best for all of you guys. Weird. Yeah, like sound fonts. Like, how the fuck do you deal with that? Like, it's so complicated, but just because it's complicated doesn't mean we should fucking give up on it or just say, like, it's all illegal, fuck it, which is like where we are. Like, fuck it, it's all go to jail, everyone go to jail. Like, that's what it feels like. I mean, it literally feels like how, you know, marijuana was fucking done. Well, right, so it's all illegal, but enforced 10% of the time. I.e., for streamers, it's only illegal for the people that aren't big enough to get unbanned. Like, if I got banned for doing copyright shit, I don't know if I'd be able to come back. They figured it out. It's called DMCA. You're right. DMCA just fucking cleared that all right up.